Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol free night. And the beers we're going for tonight are one and the same, or are they? It's these two. It is Perlenbacher Focus. There we go. One in the can, one in the bottle. What's the point of this video? Well, it's can versus bottle. See which one is better. Like I've done on a few other ones. There's no real point other than to see which one I prefer. It'd be the usual 5 pillars of judgment: the looks, aroma, body, taste and finish, and whichever one gets the most points will be the one that wins. Now, I always seem to think that bottles are better than cans. It has been known that it's been sometimes closer than you would otherwise think. What will tonight be like? Let's find out, shall we? So we're going to pour them both into the same style of glass to keep it as obvious as we can. The can is going to go in the Vocation glass, and the bottle is going to go in the Northern Monk glass. This way, we'll be able to remember which one is which, and see which one is the best. So we're going to start with the can in the Vocation glass. They are otherwise the same beers, both available in Lidl for ridiculously little money. Can, there we go. Great looking lager, to be fair. It's crystal clear, golden in colour, nice white head, plenty of it. And the bottle into the Northern Monk glass. The pour is functionally the same. Not quite so much head though. I was wrong. But yeah, same sort of colour. And the head consistency was the same. Yeah, there's bugger all difference there. They are otherwise identical. Head is reducing at about the same kind of rate. So let's give the opening point on the can versus bottle board to nobody, because they are the same. We'll call that a score draw, 1-1. And then we go to the aroma. I know I've kind of cheated a little bit and had a taste of the bottle, but yeah. Anyway, the aroma on the can: light, malty, little hint of citrus, little hint of soap on the nose, and the bottle is dribbling. Oh, it's a little different. The difference being there's no soap on the bottled version. They're both very light, but the key difference is the bottle has no soapy aroma, so that is a point to the bottle. So it's 2-1 so far. The body should again be the same, and we'll start with the can. Light, clean, crisp, good carbonation. And the bottle? Interesting, I didn't expect that difference. Carbonation is a little lighter and a little smoother on the bottle. And it's personal preference at this point. I think the can has just got a little too much by comparison to the bottle. I prefer the bottle. So we got a 3-1 lead so far. The most important one, though, is the flavour. Which one tastes best, if there is indeed a difference. We'll start with the can. It's more malty than it is hoppy. It's quite sweet, and that sweetness in the can version, this could be a weird batch thing, I don't know. It was almost like a strawberry note. Wasn't expecting that. The bottle is much the same without the strawberry note, and does have a little hint, tiny hint of grassiness. No real surprise as to which one I'm going to prefer, and it makes it a 4-1 lead to the bottle. Then we come to the final point, which has no bearing on the overall result because it's an unassailable lead at this point. The finish, which one do I prefer? We'll start with the can again. It's very light on the finish. It's sweet, hint of malt. It's clean, crisp and refreshing on the back end. There is no doubting that, and on this ridiculously hot day, it is very much appreciated. Whereas the bottle has just a touch more bitterness on the back end, and I like that. I do. I didn't expect there to be quite this level of difference between the bottle and the can. Now, I like my lagers hoppier, with a little hint of bitterness and a little grassiness. So again, it can come as no surprise that I'm going to give the point to the bottle, which means we've got a final score of 5-1 to the bottle. And that, I think, is one of the most pronounced wins on the can versus bottle series, short as it has been so far, that we've had. You know, they are ultimately the same beer, but the means in which they get to you has a marked difference on how they taste. Or does it? Could it be a batch variance? Don't know. Could be. But we're going to take it on face value that they are both Perlenbacher alcohol free. The only difference is the delivery method, bottle or can. Can or bottle. And in this case, bottle wins quite dramatically. They are both decent enough beers. There's no mistaking that, right? Like I said, they're ridiculously cheap. I think works out about 60p a bottle or a can, something like that, when you buy a 6-pack in Lidl. You can't fault either of them for the value. You know, if you just want a fridge filler that is ridiculously cheap, thirst quenching and refreshing, then either can or bottle will do. But if you care a little bit more about the flavour, pick the bottle over the can, and you won't be disappointed. You'll probably enjoy them quite a lot. And that's what I'm going to go and do. I'm going to go and stick the rest of these 6-packs in the fridge and enjoy them over the next couple of days of the weekend. And upload this video for your viewing pleasure. We're going to leave it there and say, these have been the beers. I've been me. Them down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.